Everyone has something that takes them a little outside of what's considered normal, and some of them are just so darn proud of it that they decide to share it with the world, and almost dare anyone willing to beat them at their own weird game. Sometimes weird world records are set by individuals doing one or two strange things. Other times it's groups, and sometimes it's one very gifted individual holding many records. It's a mad, mad world full of people doing mad, mad things, and other people recording them. I'm Mike with List 25, and in celebration of that, here are 25 strangest world records you won't believe are real. Most Big Macs eaten. In 2016, a Wisconsin man named Donald Gorski officially broke the record for most Big Macs ever eaten when he ate his 28,788th. Gorski usually eats 2 a day, buying them in bulk and microwaving them at home. The last time he had a day without a Big Mac was in November of 2000. He's loving it.
24.
Oldest prostitute. The world's oldest prostitute is an 87-year-old woman in the UK named Sheila Vogel Coop. She became a prostitute at the age of 83 following the death of her second husband, and at some point in her short but notable career has entertained up to 10 clients a day. You do you, Sheila. You do you.
23.
Largest collection of garden gnomes. A woman in West Putford, England owns the world's largest collection of garden gnomes and pixies at around 2,050. They live with her on her 4-acre gnome reserve. Gnomes!
22.
Most bees covering a person's body. The world record for most pounds of bees covering a person's body is 73 pounds, or around 33,000 bees, set by Chinese beekeeper Shi Ping. This beat the previous record of 50 pounds.
21.
Most facial masks applied at once. The most facial masks ever applied at once happened in Taipei in July of 2013. 1,213 people applied face masks at the same time for 10 minutes.
20.
Longest dog tongue. The longest dog tongue on record is 4.5 inches, recorded at Avondale Haslett Animal Clinic in Texas in 2009. It belonged to a Pekingese named Puggy. That's a confusing name for a Pekingese. It's named Puggy. It's Pekingese.
19.
Largest rubber ducky collection. An assistant professor at the University of Washington named Charlotte Lee holds the world record for the largest collection of rubber ducks, somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000. She gives talks about learning to be an expert, what it means to be an expert, and the path to becoming an expert, which she learned via collecting rubber ducks.
18.
Most words per minute by nose. A man named Muhammad Khurshid Hussain can type 103 characters in 47 seconds with his nose. And that's the Guinness World Record for that unique and oddly useful talent. Hang on, Tristan. We're going to try this. I'm going to send you a text message. Ready? All right, go. This is the worst. Wow, that's not even close.
17.
Most live rattlesnakes in mouth. In case you were worried, there is in fact a world record for the most live rattlesnakes held in someone's mouth at once. So rest assured, someone's keeping track of that. That record is 11, and it belongs to a man named Jackie Bibby. To be fair, I'm pretty sure it was just the tails he held in his mouth.
16.
Smallest waist. Cathie Junk is a 73-year-old American woman known as the Corset Queen. At this point, she claims to wear a corset 24 hours a day. She holds the world record for smallest waist in the world on a living person. Her waist is just 15 inches around.
15.
Longest kiss. The longest kiss in the world lasted 58 hours, 35 minutes, and 58 seconds. A couple from Thailand participated in a contest at a Ripley's Believe It or Not event in 2013 and got cash and diamond rings as their prize. I don't even want to consider being awake that long, much less sharing my face with someone. Good for them. Tristan, you want to come break the record?
No.
Why?
14.
Most feathers caught in 30 seconds. The world record for the most feathers, blown by a fan, caught in 30 seconds belongs to Paramore's Jeremy Davis for catching 18 of them. This was for the band's music video Ain't It Fun in 2013.
13.
Most world records set during a music video. Actually, the band Paramore also set a world record for most world records set during a music video for Ain't It Fun, at 10 world records. These include things like most clocks broken with guitars, fastest time to run through 10 paper banners, and most cartwheels done in 20 seconds while wearing boots. I guess being rock stars isn't enough for some people.
12.
Most eggs broken in 1 minute with chin. A man from Terucciapelli named Dragon Jet Li holds the world record for breaking the most eggs in 1 minute with his chin at 150. He also holds the world record for the coolest name ever. Lest you think this a weird one-off thing, the previous record was held by an Italian man named Leo Mondello, and he only broke 130 eggs in 1 minute with his chin.
11.
Most attendants for a bride. A couple from Sri Lanka named Nisan Sala and Nalin hold the world record for a wedding with the most attendants for a bride. 126 bridesmaids, 25 groomsmen, 23 flower girls, and 20 page boys.
10.
Highest ground-supported tightrope walk. Freddie Knock holds the Guinness World Record for the highest ground-supported tightrope walk, walking from, and I am going to botch these names, Biancograt, over 13,000 feet above sea level, and ending at Piz Privlus. Freddie has several other notable world records under his belt, including longest cable walk and fastest skywalk between 2 hot air balloons.
9.
Most naked riders on a theme park ride. This bizarre world record was set in August 2010 at Adventure Island in Southend-on-Sea, England. It happened on the Green Screen roller coaster, and there were a total of 102 riders in all their nude glory. Hey Tristan,
What?
do you think they hosed down afterward?
8.
Most full steins of beer carried over 40 meters. A talented young lady named Nina Schwartz set the record in 2008 for most full steins of beer carried over 40 meters. She carried 19, and they arrived still full. And yes, she's German.
7.
Most body piercings. A Brazilian woman named Elaine Davidson had her first piercing in 1997, and by 2006, she was the world record holder for body piercings at 4,225. Fun fact, Mike from List 25 has 0. I hate needles.
You're tied for the record of least amount of piercings.
Yeah, I am.
6.
Most spoons balanced on a human body. A man named Edibar Ilychev holds the world record for most spoons balanced on a human body at 50. He balanced them on his flesh. He did not stick them anywhere. Impressive. Weirdly impressive.
5.
The world's fastest toilet. This contraption, which is mounted on a motorbike, because of course it is, clocks in at 55 miles per hour. And the record for this, creation is held by Colin Fursey of England, a former plumber by trade. The previous record was 42.25 miles per hour. And yes, there's water in it. It'll flush while moving.
4.
Most pairs of Air Jordans. Jordan Michael Geller owned over 2,500 pairs of Air Jordans in 2012, one of every model ever made. It was the world's largest collection and still holds the record. He's now down to around a modest 500 pair. The most he's ever paid for a pair? Just over $11,000. I had the Jordan 16s. They were in like gold beige-ish. They were kind of cool. I like them.
3.
The most toilet seats broken by someone's head in 1 minute. The world record for this talent is 46. That record was set by Kevin Shelley of the United States in 2007. And now, you can't unknow that.
Why? Why was he competing for that?
2.
Longest time spent in contact with the snow. The longest time spent in full body contact with snow, 60 minutes 8 seconds, is held by, and I apologize for this pronunciation, Oleksiy Gutsulyak of the Ukraine in January 2013.
1.
Yoga on ice and fish up the nose. A yoga trainer named G.P. Vijayakumar from Tamil Nadu, India holds not one, but 2 interesting world records. The first is for doing yoga on a slab of ice for 120 minutes. The second is for snorting 8 fish in 1 minute. Look, the world is made up of strange and beautiful people, my friends. And if you ever think you're too weird or your hobbies are too strange, remember, there's someone who's proud of his fish snorting record. And there's nothing wrong with that either.
Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the bottom right so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these 3 videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.